Hello everyone, this is Thomas Pepin, NHL Talk. I'm Thomas Pepin, and let's play some NHL. So, we are on Season 5, Episode 3. It's been a slow start to the beginning of the season, just to spend more time testing out players than normal. So we're a bit delayed, I guess, getting us start to the season, and now we're right at it. There's nothing else to do at this point except to start simming, and streaming, I guess, because I just started. And then I think it could be at 10 games I might start making some changes. The usual target's 20, but we'll kind of figure that out as we go, depending on how our fourth line does. So, in any case, we're ready to go, so let's go. Cool, so last season's ticket prices are good. I'm going to try going at things quicker, I think, than normal. We'll go in $5 increments and see how that works out. In all likelihood, we're probably already on target, but it doesn't hurt to at least try to get more money. So this is no good. We're at 49. Let's see what this one, and we were at 65. Okay. So hopefully I can get into a bit of a rhythm and we can get through things semi-quickly. I mean, obviously not the full season because of how much I get involved in the whole process, but we'll try to get as much as we can. Whoops. I'm surprised still selling out, so let's try another 5. Okay, so that is 1, oops, 60, 65, 85. Parking should be, well, it's not even right. This one is though. 65.5. The other thing that might change is the lines that I've set, because there's a few guys that are kind of interchangeable. A few, maybe only a couple actually, but we might have to adjust that. We'll see. Well, still selling it for this one. That's 54. This one, let's do $2 less. I think 369 is going to be perfect. $90. Cool. Parking is good at 48. 66. Let's try one more. Dobson is injured. So I was hoping to avoid using the depth guy yet, but I've got no choice in the matter. Oh, and I'm going to need to change that too. Oops. So this is probably the best start to a season we've had. Like in the first few games, like other times we've been pretty much 500 at this point, but yeah, in this case I think we only have one regulation loss, so that's pretty good. Now I know it's like still super early. We've only got, 6 games? Okay, so we tried 5. Let's go 2. 263. Oh, I think 369 was perfect. You know what? Just try again anyways. That was 495. $66.50. That's a short injury, so that's not bad. Oh, well, that's good. Oh, what's your story? 75 overall, eh? Two-way. Oh, it's one way. So your overall is just too low. I'd like to, but can't do it. It's crazy. We're charging almost playoff prices for our team at the moment. 264. 56. 6400. Okay. $48.50. 67. Okay. Yeah, and if you haven't seen my streams before, so when you hear me repeating numbers or writing the previous saying the previous numbers. It's because I'm writing them down in a document. So I try to optimize the pricing, and then I basically leave it there for the full season or most of the season and only adjust as I need to. So it's to maximize the profitability and stuff. So yeah, and also minimize the amount I have to adjust things all the time. So as early as I can get to the optimal prices, then the less I have to do. And even though that they could be adjusted up at times, I just don't bother. Keep it simple. So in this case, who is the worst team? 2-3-1 versus 4-3-0. So I always play my next goalie in the rotation against the stronger team on a back-to-back, and the goalie at the top of the rotation against the lesser team. Get points in the bag where you can, where if you're playing against a weaker team with your better goalie, you should win. So that's the strategy there. And then against the harder team, if you can win with your backup, great. If you can't, then whatever. That's just how it is. Our defenseman is our point leader right now. That's crazy. I had a feeling he would fit in well, but that appears to be more well than I was expecting. See, and we just got a win with our, theoretical backup. That was an away game, I think, right? Yeah. Vladar's back in. He got another point too, wow. Pasternak's had a point per game, that's good. We're 6-1-2 to start the season, that's really good. I've never had it that good to start a season. And last season was our best season yet for points. And yeah, and we had a really bad start. Well, really bad. We were at like 500 or just above for a little while. It took us a while to get out of it, and still we had our best season. So if we have this plus a good season, this could be some crazy result, but of course we'll see. Six, 2-2 in our first 10, so that's pretty good. Man, my short-term memory's bad. That was a home game, okay. Yeah, if it wasn't already obvious, the reason why I care if it's a home game or not is then I can, because pricing doesn't change on away games, pricing changes on home games. Just one. Yeah, so it doesn't matter for away games, it only matters for home. Okay, so 155, 265, 371, 500 so far. $48.5 and 67.5. Okay. Oh shoot. Dobson was back. I might have missed a game. I think I did miss a game, but not that crazy of a deal. I was just going to check something and I can't remember what that is. Oh yeah, because it said Shane Wright was injured. I just need to make sure that he is in the correct spots. I don't think. Let's see if there's any updates. So it looks like only elite players again. Seems extremely unlikely that anybody's going to be better. So, in fact, we don't need our first round picks again. We won't trade them quite yet. I think what we're going to do is, because I don't know if those things can ever change, like if they can say elite at one point and then change to franchise. So maybe I'll give it a little bit before I trade them. Maybe give the whole season before I trade them away. Or up to the trade deadline or something like that. But anyways, yeah, we probably won't need those. We do need to do scouting now. Um, That's it. So I'm just gonna briefly have a look at the performance on our fourth line. Actually, you know what? Let's just take a look at the full team. Pasternak's doing great. Okay. As well, Hronik, yeah. Surprised that he has the -3 with 8 points. It's kind of crazy, but Hughes good, Thompson good, Slavin good, Keller a bit low. Man, Connor's doing great on the fourth line. O'Connor. Did I say O'Connor? I don't know. Crosby's doing good. Mars, fine. Sider's good. Courtnall's on the first line. That's not that great. Or at least I think Courtnall's on the first line. Haig's doing fine. Jennick's doing fine. Lindell's a bit low. Wright's not doing well. Luosterainen's doing fine. Dobson's doing fine. Vukojevic is doing fine. And then goaltending, I'm pretty sure is good. 908, not the best, but good enough. Okay, so Hughes is good, McKay's good, Wright, no. Wright can't go anywhere else. Courtnall is not playing on the first line, but could. So this line's actually doing dead on. They're at half a point per game, which is kind of the target for this line. I mean, minimum, we'd want 3/4 or 2/3 of a point per game, but that's fine. You can't go anywhere else, eh? So we're going to have to figure out what's going on with Wright in the long run. It could just be a slow start because the rest of the line's doing fine. And then likewise here, the rest of this line's doing fine. Keller's just a bit slow. So to be honest, everything's going great. And 6 points, 5 points. Second line starting. Well, we'll give it another 10 games and see. Everything looks okay. We might not need to do anything for the fourth line if they play this well. We might make a couple additions. Maybe one addition for depth, but really it doesn't look like we need to change anything. So that's pretty promising to start. So Siders out. Let's do this. Do, do, do. Who's next up? The left shot. I think it's Slavin. 6 points. I guess so. Cool. Okay. That was a loss. Oh, I think it was back-to-back losses. I should have taken Vladar out. Well, he won this game. We'll figure out from the next game. 7-5-4-4-2. So we'll play Vladar in game 2. Good, good, good. Good. So I think we've optimized the prices. 6, 6, 2, 4. And then parking, I think, still has some adjustments, but that's basically it. So Vladar is game 2. So since Vladar was supposed to go out before, I'm just going to give him one loss of a leash in this case. I have to put in cider again. Actually, you know what? Slavin's played better, so we'll put Slavin in. Oops. Oh, whoops, I gotta put in the third goalie. Herniated disc, that's no good. What do we do here? Four points, 3 points. Six points. Cardinal shoots left. So this is an easy decision. Then we need to... Oh. I don't have another forward. I don't think ready. Oh, I do. Oh, well, that's easy. Okay, and he fits good. So what did we lose? think it's Thompson comes in. Hughes, McKay, somebody, Keller. It's Thompson again. Is there anybody else that could go? Hughes, McKay, Thompson, Keller, Cordell, Pasternak. Wright is a no. Thompson, Keller, Pasternak. Cordell comes up. Crosby could. But his endurance isn't the best, so we won't do that, I don't think. It's not that far off, to be honest. Yeah, let's put Crosby in. Hughes, McKay, Pasternak, Cordell. Who's next? I think it's Keller, probably. So it looks like 68 is going to be the best for Valet. Wow, he's out for a while. That's 2 months? 3 months? 11, 20, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, 3 months. Holy jeez. So we'll have to see how Hinestroza does, because otherwise we might need to pick somebody up. And I feel like we're going to need to pick somebody up for sure. And Vejmelka's lost 2 straight, so he's out. Whereas it goes first. Vladar comes back up. And so at 20 games, I think we'll add 20 games. we will trade away some players from the AHL that aren't performing well. I'm assuming that we're going to have some. And then we'll get our sixth defenseman, or kind of borderline seventh, and then maybe a forward at the same time, but we'll see. The one thing, I don't know if you noticed. So, I would have already said that we had back-to-back losses, but the good thing is they were both OT losses. So, even though we've had some losses now, at least we're picking up points. So, when you look at our win-loss and all that, it's actually going to be pretty decent. Since those are OT losses, so we'll see that in a sec once we get back. So 10, 3, and 4, that's pretty darn good. I think it's our best start yet. We'll adjust these down a little bit. Those are all good. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. All right, we got back-to-back again. 11 and 9, 5 and 12, man. The Oilers have really tanked. And it's funny because we gave them Matthews in a trade, and it had the result that I was expecting. It overburdened their cap spending, and look what happens in the long run. So that's what happened with Toronto. Kind of. They were still making the playoffs, but just too much cap spending on too few players, and it has bad results. So Vladar is going to play the first game. I'll have to put those down again. So Vladar's been great for us. So he got, obviously, with the rules that I have for the goalies, they only get 2 losses or 2 losses in 3 games. And so he had to get put back to the bottom of the rotation, but the other guys haven't played that great, so he might be right back in it. And also, that might be an indicator that we need to do those trades that I was mentioning about going for Bobrovsky and Markstrom as our other 2 goalies in the rotation. But actually, maybe now I can make the decision. But anyways, we need to pull up a forward. And it's at, well, now 21 games, so it's the time to evaluate players too, which is good, so we can actually have a look at everybody. 21 points in 17 games in the AHL, that's quite good. But I don't think he has a good line fit with our 4th line. 17 points in 17 games, that's good. 11 in 17, that's acceptable. 9 in 17 is getting low. 4 in 9 is a bit low. 8 in 17 is too low. 3 in 17 is too low. 12 and 17 is not bad. 11 and 17, not bad. Hasn't played. 6 and 17, not good, but he's playing 4th line, I'm assuming. So not yet a substitution. He hasn't played. 5 and 17 is not good enough. 2 and 4 is okay. Not enough. 12 and 16 is good. 3 and 17, not good enough. 12 and 17 is okay. 8 and 17, not good enough. 5 and 17, not good enough. So our defensemen haven't been good enough in the AHL. 5 and 8. He's done really well. And Hagman hasn't played. 9 and 13, wow. Okay, so the problem we have at the moment is I don't think his line fit once we pull him up is going to be good. But he's been the best, I believe. The thing is you're supposed to reward good performance. I mean, again, it's a video game, but I really should. So we will, in this case, do that regardless of his fit, and we'll figure it out. So what's his fit? Actually, it's not that bad. It's good enough. It's not good, but good enough. Has his face-offs. 75, 76, 72. He's a left shot, so we'll do that. Um, okay. I think he was with us last season, but didn't play well. Yeah. So, no for you. I think that was a home game. Yeah. Still not there. Okay, I guess we'll adjust a couple prices. Also, I'm sure it has something to do with the maintenance level, but yeah. Okay. So that's good now. Ugh. So we are going to do some trades. I guess Mrazek's been good enough. 918's pretty darn good, just not a winning record. .908, but he has one. Maybe no goaltending changes yet. We'll wait. I mean, obviously we have to do it by the trade deadline, but I'm probably going to give it until then, to be honest. Okay, so we'll save, and then we're going to trade those underperforming AHL guys. All right. Oh, those are his CHL stats. 27 points in 18 games. Pretty good. This guy's going to be a stud, I know, once we get him. And, I mean, we could have used him, but I don't want to waste a year of his contract, assuming, again, that it does have the entry-level slide, which I don't know if it does yet, but we'll see. Okay. He was good. Lard was not. Leeson was not. And we want Bowden from Chicago. How's he doing this season, by the way? .1022. Let's check the other guys we were looking at, because maybe I might change my mind. White Cloud. Oh, absolute no, so White Cloud's off the list. I mean, his team I don't think is good this season, but that's not much of an excuse. Yokiharu, 12 points in 17 games, that's good, and his contract's cheaper, so I think we're actually going to go with him. Problem is the guys we want to offer aren't working. Is there anybody that does? Regular. We don't want him either. Anybody else? And actually, one thing I was just thinking I should maybe check is how that AHL goalie's doing. I bet she's doing well. And I betted wrong. Okay, so what else do we have to package here? Him in a fourth, I doubt will go. With a fifth, it'll be close. $60, $18. Still no way. All right. What else do we want to get rid of? Haglin, Sarner, Dewar, Bukestead, Leeson. Clifton. All right, so then I guess what we'll have to do is trade for another draft pick and then try to do this again. So let's see if anybody wants any of these guys we want to get rid of. So Leeson, Balsers so far. So St. Louis looks good. What are we going to try to get? So Leeson. Go for a third. Oh, you've got too many players. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I think this is the best. You do want to trade a second. Interesting. Let's see if we can do this with our throwaway guys. Okay, I guess not. So then let's do it this way. Fourth round, Leeson. Looks close. Oh, let's do this instead. Deal, I'll definitely take that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the NHL roster. Okay, and then now we can definitely pull off the trade for Yokiharu. Predators. Let's see if we can get more out of it. I doubt we will, but you never know. To be honest, we'll probably have to give up more, but we'll see. Oh, let's try this actually. Because I want to unload some players. Who was the other guy? Oh yeah, Howden's one of them. try this. Is there anybody else we need to get rid of? I thought there was more. Allard. Yeah, we've got Regula too. Forgot about that. Okay, so then now we'll just go down from here. One of these is going to go through. If I don't get a 7th, that's going to be surprising, and it is surprising. $18.60. Cool. Roster moves. I think everything's fine, isn't it? Are we actually over the cap? It says no. Hughes, McKay, Wright, Pasternak, Keller, Thompson, Courtnall, Marr, Crosby, Johansson, Lewis Reinen, Hinestrosa, Connor, and he's injured. Sider, Hronik, Slavin, Dobson, Lindell, Haig, Yoghurt. Okay, so this guy can go back down. Oh, I'm on contracts, not roster moves. So, whatever that, Vukovic or something like that, yeah. He can go down. Does it tell you if they get claimed? You would think so. So Regula, we need to trade still. And we only have 2 defense. So I think what I'll also do, let's just do the lines first, actually. $5 points. So as much as he hasn't, he's got 4 points. Andy eats up a whole bunch of cap space. What's his trade? How many years left too? 3 years. What's his trade value? Because maybe we might upgrade on him. That's not bad. Upgrade on him and shave some cap spending. How many? Is there anybody we need to re-sign? Nobody. Huh. That's an interesting one. Man, Hughes came out of nowhere, and he's had a few good seasons. Let's have a look at the best D in the league and see, because we have 7 point something million. Sanheim. 5 years. The 35 is, I mean, right on target. How's his previous seasons? Kind of mediocre. Car's too expensive, I'm certain. Yeah. Doughty, no. Lindholm, I don't. Oh, he is still on this contract. Brings him to 36, but he doesn't fit. Way too much. Way too much. Expiring contract, and I don't want that. Oh, Carlson's doing good, and his overall has kind of slipped. How much is he making? 6? No way. Slavin's ours. Hamilton, I think, is too much. Ronix ours. Letang's too old. Taves, I think, yeah, is he too? Yeah, he's too expensive. Fox is too much. I think Drysdale got some, yeah, massive. Provorov. $35. And he's been with a really bad team. Last season wasn't good. This season is, and he's with a team that's, at least at this moment, doing better. So far, Provorov, 5.8, 4 years is quite good. There's certain guys I know for sure I don't want. Wierenski's too expensive, I'm pretty sure. Fabro? Nope. Barry doesn't fit. Grizzlick, no. Klingberg, no. He's at some stupid contract. I'm so happy we got rid of him. D'Angelo doesn't fit. Okay, so then we are trading for Provorov in all likelihood right now. He was with Arizona. Trade value's a bit high. He has a left shot, so that's good news. Fit is supposed to be good. How old is he? 29, expires when he's 33. So that's going to be a better expiration than Lindell, I think was 35, I said it as. Yeah. And then this Tampa pick's kind of deteriorated. I mean, it was never really that great to begin with, but that's okay. We'll do that. Provorov in a third and a sixth. Oh, maybe I can get rid of more players too while we're at it. Anybody else? Regular. There we go. Oh, I guess not then. So I don't think I'll even be able to get a 7th out of this. And that, whoops. I was going to say that third is probably going to go down to something like 5th or 6th, if I had to take a guess. Whoops. But you never know. Maybe even worse. I don't have anything to get over the hump, I don't think. Alright then. Still no, hey? Fifth for A6. Seventh. Still no. Are you guys crazy or what? Now what? Let's do regular for God, you guys are brutal. Okay. Well, I am making this trade no matter what. Oh, one of my things is I'm supposed to get a first round pick. So let's do this. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those stupid trades where I lose by some crazy margin. God, this is going to be stupid. Well, this trade is going through no matter what. $19.63. Man. It's got to be close. Okay. So we've shaved cap and improved our defense. So that's pretty sweet. Now, clearly we got rid of some pretty big assets, but that's all right. We're fine. So where does Provorov fit? All our lines perfectly. Okay, 14 and 21, 15 and 21. Man. Talk about deep. Like, look at how, God, it just keeps getting better. Mind you, again, we lost those picks, but it's fine. Did we got a first back, I think, didn't we? I can't remember now. And this Veronic still, he is. Oh, one thing I should have checked. Is either of these... No, they're not going to get better. So Slave Insider, Provorov, Veronic, Keg, Dobson. Oh! We're doing so well that I forgot about our new defenseman. He shoots right. Man, what a luxury. So that goes there. Slave Insider. Provorov, Veronic. Dobson, Yokiharu. Okay. So look, we basically cleared up $3 million in cap space. That's crazy. So yes, we did pick up the first round pick, which we need to trade right away before... Or do we wait for them to slip? Will they slip is a good question. They just lost that guy. I think their team is playing better than they actually are. They're pretty deep. Yeah, I think they're overperforming. I'm going to wait because I bet you that's going to appreciate that trade. And at worst case, it's not going to get worse. It seems extremely unlikely. So that's good. So I did all the lines. We can save. So this is the thing. I always discover something else I can do at any given moment. Now, I think I commented before the season started that Lindell was kind of potentially on the block. And I mean, with 4 points in whatever it is, 21 games, it's just not good enough. And he's playing second line minutes, so no way. Yeah. So we could use another forward, but it's not critical at this moment. If we have any injuries, right away we should do something. But I think we're okay at the moment. The one thing is our... oh, I forgot to see what Yokiharu's fit was for our lines. Yeah, so mostly good. Yeah, so we need AHL defensemen, and we have actually a couple more guys that we can trade. So It was Balsers. Oh, so I should actually, before I do this, I should check who I want to trade for. This is the first time really that I'll be trying to pick up AHL guys. Oh, because I have space though, I can just pick up an NHLer. And then send a guy down. Why not do that? That makes more sense. We have 2.6 or something like that in cap space. So maybe $1 million player-ish. And preferably 82 overall or so. Hayes, eh? Doesn't fit. Lindblom. No good. No. No. I wasn't looking at the top there though. Mesnikov. Nope. Jarvis. Performance is brutal. Asplund, same thing. No for the rest. No. Who is this? Really? Maybe. Can we pull it off is the problem. I'm not giving up more first round stuff. It has to be through the rest. I'm pretty sure it's a no. Balsers. Regular. Maybe we can pull it off. It's going to be close. 11, 1859. This seems conceivable. $11. Let's try going a different route. That's annoying. Okay, let's see. No. Yes, maybe. Wait. Let's try this. Now, just before I do this trade, because we know that this guy's good, but I haven't gone through all the teams, so technically, to do my due diligence, I should. It's not a bad option, but the other guy's still better. Third 34, 2 years. He's not a horrible option either, but the other guy's young, so I'd rather go with young. Scott Lawton. Man, he used to fit with us really well. 2 years at 1.7. Man, he's a serious consideration too. Huh. I could do both, is the honest truth. Do they want any of our guys? No, I think his trade value is just slightly too high. So we wouldn't be able to do both, it doesn't look like. But that's a really good pickup, to be honest. Sonnenberg, who are you? Top 6 forward lines. He's got 2 years. This guy's even better. So this is why, I mean, he doesn't technically have a fit, but I have a feeling we can make do with him. Make do with him. It's more than making do is the truth, but I like that pickup better so far. Because his line fit's more broad, and if he develops, he can move up, and then we could trade somebody. It gives us way more flexibility. He's not a bad choice either. If his trade value was lower, we could do both, but doesn't seem like it. See, and like I was saying about doing my due diligence, if I just went for that trade, I actually wouldn't have discovered this other one. This other one's better, so that's why you gotta look. I mean, it takes more time, obviously, and it's more tedious, but technically it's the job. Now I could be looking at some guys, so I've only looked at 82 overall and above. And so I've been skipping over some guys that I maybe should have been looking at, but whatever. 15. Okay, so last thing I should have checked and I didn't do, yeah, was his potential. If it was medium or above, then I'm just going to go with him. I'm not going to look at anybody else. Okay, so Sonnenberg. Oh, will they take any of those other guys? No. So we might actually be able to pull off both. It'll be close. So a second and a fifth. I think we are technically giving up too much, but we'll see. That's going to be way. 1859. All right, let's wait on this. So this was Colorado. You want, oh, whoops, wrong side. You want all of our guys, and we will give you many of them. I don't really want to trade Louis Drinen, but I could if I wanted to. Cousins is not too critical. Johansson, I think we're going to keep. What have you played? You have 6 points in 5 games since we brought you up? Or since we started dressing you? That's crazy. Sundqvist is 1. Where's your guy that we want? What was his name? Was it this guy? It was. We can't even... Like, his trade value is too high. Doesn't even make sense for us to go for him, to be honest. So, if that's the case, then let's just... Whoops. Trade away some guys and get some more assets to trade 12 and 16. He did okay. Richie. Is there anybody else? Guess Anaheim it is. For second and third. Second and a fourth. Fifth. Six. Seven. Okay. Then we'll do a 5. Dope. Okay. Okay, so now for sure we're going to be able to pull off this Montreal trade. Sonnenberg. So we could have maybe gotten the other guy, or I think we would be able to get the other guy. It's just this guy is going to be probably more broadly useful. His shooting accuracy is also high, so okay, so we need to get rid of the this year pick for sure, and a 4th for Sonnenberg and a 5th. 6. Let's try that. 7th. Sonnenberg and whoops. Cool. Okay, and then now, so Hinestroza has been crazy, which, like, look, That makes no sense. That is NHL numbers? That's nuts. 6 points in 5 games on the fourth line. That just makes no sense. So I guess Louis Durainen is going to get scratched. Seems a bit crazy, but where is... He's not in junior. I should have maybe checked, but I'm pretty sure he was at the very least AHL. Yeah. Those are NHL numbers, I think, right? Yeah. So I just need to pull them up. So, Sonnenberg, what's your line fit? Wow, so you really do fit on the fourth line. And second and third are kind of good enough. So it was misleading. It said top 6 forwards, and it's actually kind of middle 6, and the last line is especially good. So, sure. And you're a left shot. So let's do this, that. Who's better at face-off? 75. I think he's 72. Right shot. Man, so this is even better improvements than last season. And we still have cap space. And we have a guy that's injured who's going to slot in here, and then Sonnenberg's going to be on our fourth line, which is just nuts. How is Wright done? He still hasn't really improved. He's done great. He's done great. Good. Bit below. He's good. Bit below. Good. Let's see what happens with this. So Sonnenberg probably comes on here somewhere. 90, 90, 7, 8, 8, 8. So I'd say Thompson is slightly better. Ooh, excuse me. Huh. Yeah, that's still accurate. So now we actually do have the flexibility. So Sonnenberg could go up to the second line. Courtnall could go up to first or second line. And Wright we could actually trade if he doesn't play well enough. And we'd still be okay even trading Wright. And Wright's trade value is crazy high. So, man. crazy good shape. Okay, and then that wasn't even our primary goal. Our main goal was to get an AHL guy. Oh, but that's what it was, is we were supposed to pick up him and then move somebody down. But we don't need to, really. Mars injured. Can you send an injured guy down? I don't think you can. Yeah. So he's going to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So one of these guys eventually is going to have to go down. And Hinostroza has played way too good. Johansson's been great. So once people are healthy, we might have to trade Louis Durainen, which is kind of crazy, but I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Okay. And then if everyone's healthy, Hinostroza stays, O'Connor's been good, and Johansson. How was Yannick before he went? So we'll also use this time to evaluate Johansson because, okay, so if he plays not well enough, we're going to send him back to the minors and we'll keep Louis Durainen and not trade him. If he plays well, then we can trade Louis Durainen. So that's kind of the plan, I think. But we still nonetheless need defensemen. Oops. For our AHL team. So who's out there? So we might not even need to trade. We'll just go with these guys, whoever's available. That's 3. Bogosian. I'll take Bogosian. Look at that photo. He looks like he's really trying to model there. That's funny. Goligoski, really? Wait, I should check this guy. He's got funny hair. That's 8. Did we go for any of the low guys? No. I don't know if that's good enough. We'll wait on him. So I guess we'll go for, where was he here? This guy. No, this guy. Oh, that's something I should be checking, is the people that go unsigned. I should write that down somewhere. Because that's on December 1, so I just missed it. That's a good thing to remember. Okay, so that's now on my list. Oh, he was a 76 overall. Whoops-a-daisies, maybe shouldn't have went for him, but that's okay. So this top 6D for him. There's nobody else that's at top 6D. And since I'm on it, are there any other unsigned guys? Markkinen? 2020. Forwards, anybody? I wouldn't be able to sign any of the guys because I maxed out from all these offers, but still check anyways. Okay. So I think that's all I needed to do. We'll save before I forget. Cool beans. So I think this is in fact our best start to a season yet. We're not in first place because I've already seen somebody who's higher, but we're pretty close. So we're 3 points back with a game in hand. So we would technically be third if we win our next game. Let's see our goal differential. Man, they've got a lot of goals for, but their goals against is horrendous. So our goal differential is 1.5. Nearly a goal and a half per game is crazy. That's way high. Is there anybody else that's even close? 1.1-ish, so LA is decent. Goals against, we're third. It's nearly a goal. Dallas isn't bad. 1.25-ish, 1.28. So it looks like Dallas and LA are some pretty strong teams. How else is the rest of our stuff going? Penalty kill, or power play, I mean. We're in like 8th. Penalty kill. Hey, we're actually along the top, which is quite good. So, yeah, so like I was saying, pretty much our best start yet, it looks like at least. But of course, we'll see what happens as things go. I want to actually, you know what? Let's sim one more game. As I say that, I get an injury. Do I have a guy to... Yes, I have Listerinen. I forgot about that. I thought it was going to tell me that I met my requirement for a first round pick. I guess not. Um, do, 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 do. So Yannick is back. We're going to send him down. Mrazek should still be in net. All right, so now we're going to end it. I just wanted to see if I was going to get my credit for trading for a first-round pick, but it doesn't look like it. When does he evaluate? Oh, he changed it back. Advanced to the Stanley Cup final. So I didn't even need to do that, but I mean, it was fine in the end. Okay, well, so much for that. And this game doesn't even tell you about the change. All right, so we'll leave it there. Team looks really good. If you like the stream, hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe, turn on notifications. The channel homepage has upcoming streams, nothing planned as of late. Things I can't schedule on the platform ahead of time, like franchise mode. That schedule's in the About section of the channel. It runs Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Any comments, leave them in the comments. Suggestions likewise. And we will see you guys tomorrow. What day is it today? Will I see you tomorrow? Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yes, so I will see you tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, bye.